The first church ever built in the city of Galveston was St. Mary's. When in May of 1847, Galveston was established as a diocese, in fact, the first diocese in the state of Texas, the only diocese in the state of Texas, and thus included the whole state, a beautiful transformation has taken place in St. Mary's Basilica, and it has become again a symbol of hope, not only for the people of Galveston, but I think for all of the people of the Archdiocese. It allows us to realize that our spiritual foundation in Christ Jesus, aided by the prayers of the Mother of God, that foundation is what supplies us to reach out in good works, in generosity, in a liberality, so we imitate the God who is even more generous and liberal towards us in goodness, in truth, and in spiritual enrichment. Be rich in good works, ready to share, from the first letter St. Paul wrote to his friend Timothy. St. Paul speaks about being rich in good works. Why? He's talking to the haves. He's talking to those who have elusive wealth. And he's saying to them, one of the reasons why you have this is so that you can share in good works with the whole community, particularly with those who are in any kind of need. Some of our programs in DSF help to support youth and young adults. Our young people are enthused about their faith. They need formation. They want formation.
I'm a rising junior at Rice University, and I've been involved in parish ministry at my hometown parish of St. John the Evangelist in Baytown, Texas, since about sophomore year in high school.
When I was a baby bishop, I met St. John Paul II. The first thing that John Paul II said to me, "What are you doing for the young people?"
Freshman year of high school, I found out that we had a youth group that met on Wednesday nights. We would come together and sing songs and worship the Lord, and we would come to get a better understanding of God's love for us. A lot of the parents would come and they would bring us food to eat afterwards. And this was really my first experience with service in the church, and they served as a really great example for me in my coming years.
I grew up in Nigeria where I had a really strong Catholic upbringing, and even after moving to Houston for college, I was able to keep taking part in youth activities through churches like St. Cyril's that offer a lot of young adult programs that are tailored specifically for college students. And the best part I thought about these programs is that they emphasize the reasoning behind why we do what we do as Catholics, and young people really respond to that.
As a freshman at Rice University, I felt drawn to become involved in campus ministry. I decided to use my God-given talent of music, and I volunteered to play the piano at Mass every Sunday. 3 years later, you can still find me on campus playing the piano at Mass as a testament to my faith.
Faith formation has definitely had a positive influence in my life, and it's still guiding me in a lot of the decisions that I'm making today. As a medical student, I know that I will be exposed to situations in which they're basically going to boil down to a judgment call. And I know now that I can't just make decisions that make everyone happy. I also have to make decisions that are right by my conscience.
But your faith formation is vital to making the right decisions, to making friends, and to building a better future.
We need priests and consecrated religious in our archdiocese to help share the burden of leadership for God's holy people and to bring out the gifts in God's holy people.
I grew up in a Catholic family in San Antonio. When I was older, in my teens, I understood that God was calling me to choose Him above any other ideal I could have in my life. I took a job in the corporate world of New York, and it really was a big disappointment. It was there that I realized that God perhaps was making it clear that now was the time to become a priest. When I looked deeply into my heart, I realized that I wanted to come back to Texas, and specifically to Houston, because every time that I had been to Houston, I really loved the Catholic culture that I found here because of the diversity that I found, because of the vibrancy, because of the people. I told Father Clint I was questioning whether or not it was the moment to become a priest, and he assured me that he felt that I did have a calling. The beautiful moment came on June 7th when Cardinal DiNardo ordained 3 of us to the Sacred Order of the Priesthood. It was such a profound and beautiful ritual.
Sisters and brothers, the vocation office is supported by DSF. That means the vocation office is supported by you. I'd like to take a moment to speak about 3 agencies that are particularly focused on Ready to Share: Catholic Charities, San Jose Clinic, and St. Dominic Village. For more than 90 years, starting with the pastor and a small group of people at Annunciation Parish downtown, San Jose Clinic has provided free medical service to those who are in need and who are either underinsured or uninsured.
My son is Sebastian. He's one time is sick, so I try to find help. So I go with my son to San Jose Clinic. My son Sebastian had weight problems.
And it was like, it made me feel different. So I decided that I was going to change that.
In the course of these 90-plus years, a massive number of doctors and nurses and other medical personnel have reached out in generous service to provide for the excellent physical, medical, and I would say in the long run, spiritual care of those who come to San Jose Clinic.
Yeah, my mom just took me to the San Jose Clinic one day, and they explained all the obesity problems, and it inspired me to change that and become healthier. At first, it was really tough. I really couldn't control myself, but then the San Jose Clinic really helped me to start working out more and eating healthier. They made me understand the problem, and it was really bad, so I decided that I was going to change it, and I started playing soccer and working out and eating healthier.
Every program that is supported by DSF helps us to grow richly in sharing the faith with one another and with the world. Please be rich in this good work. Share the faith. Thank you very much.